Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Foundation. I certainly hope you're having a wonderful day, because I'm certainly excited to be back. Things right here in Nerdsboro are going pretty well. There's been a couple of small changes since you were last here, and I think we might want to just dive into those. So first things first, we have a working iron smelter. We are actually making iron, which is fantastic news. We have a working blacksmith where we're actually making tools. We have a working weaver's hut where we will soon be actually making cloth. We are about to hit 90 people. 2 more villagers after these 2 coming in. We'll be on 90 people, where I think I will probably turn off immigration. And I've also unlocked a few things right in here. I've got the stone set for the Lord's Manor. Not only that, but I'm also slowly chopping down this forest out here, because I think we could build a nice Lord's Manor just out this way, and I think it could look fantastic. Just to give you an idea of what the stone set looks like, by the way, let's just have a cheeky little look here. So we have the stone main building, which I guess would go, let's say, something like that, for example. We could throw another stone main building on there if we really wanted to. Unfortunately, they don't really stick together all that well, which is a pain, honestly. What is this? What do we need to help here? Fish? That's actually quite easy. Let's help the people, because we might as well. I'd like to see my quests here. Job done. There we go. So we got some more points for the people. But yeah, these don't really stick together too well. I'd really like to see an option similar to this, where I can like extend a building horizontally. That'd be kind of fantastic. Anyway, we obviously still have the same old tower that we had, but we do have the stone extension, which I'm thinking you could slap on the back there, or even sort of sink it in. Nope, never mind. You can slap that on the back a little bit. Then you could throw the treasury, which is a tower, onto that if you really wanted to, which looks a bit weird. I'm gonna be honest. Looks a little bit strange, but you know, that's fine. That's your treasury, I guess. That's your new Lord's Manor that looks a bit like a church. We do still have the small treasury, so we could, if we really wanted to, sort of try and sink that into the sides to really get the treasury going. A new stone door, which I guess goes on that way. Guess that's fair enough. I'm gonna move it to the side though, I think. Just gonna put it right there. Does that look all right? Nope. What about there? Nope. I guess there works. Doesn't really look like a manor, but that's fine. But we do also have the bailiff's office, which I think looks awesome. So you could totally throw the bailiff's office on there and sort of have this weird look. It doesn't really look like a manor. It really doesn't. It does look more like some kind of official government building, really. But you could totally double these up and have like this kind of thing going on at the edge of the manor, where you kind of have this wrapping around balcony thing, and I think it looks interesting. And then at the back, maybe we do, we have a chimney as well. I forgot about this. So apparently we can throw a chimney in there. Didn't know that. Guess we'll throw a chimney there and see what comes of it. Yeah, I didn't know the chimney was there, I'm gonna be honest. Could I throw a bailiff's office in the back here as well? Is that an option? It actually is. That's curious. Okay. So I could do that, which honestly doesn't look too bad. Like, it doesn't look great. We can be completely honest. It doesn't look great, but it's definitely an interesting looking building. You can't take that away from me. It is definitely an interesting looking building. I think at this point I would probably just be inclined to throw like more small treasuries back here or something like that, so you can have like a sort of that kind of thing going on. And then could I put a door on that if I really wanted? No. But I could put a door at the back, which I guess would probably look better there. So yeah, you could do something interesting with this if you really wanted to, which I guess in a sense I do kind of want to. So I think I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to leave that there for the time being, because I don't really plan on building it anytime soon. But you can, so that's the new Lord Manor. It looks terrible. Hold on now, get it out of there. It looks awful. We'll come up with something better later down the line. We're not building it just yet anyway, because we have other things to be doing. I want to keep the population coming in, but I also want to get this done. We have a new warehouse going up. I want to make sure we have plenty of people working in places like the blacksmith. We've got male number 868, fantastic. We have female number 983 working in there. Okay, that's good. Really great names there. I'm sure they're named after their family. We've got more people working in the mines as well. And I realized something while I was looking at these buildings between episodes. The blacksmith uses coal and iron bars to make tools, whereas this guy uses coal and iron ore to make iron bars. So every step of this production chain actually uses... Why is my game frozen? I've paused it, that's why. Every step of the production chain actually uses coal. So I'm thinking it might not be a bad idea to get another coal hut up here. Because I'm thinking that if we don't get another coal hut, coal is going to be the bottleneck of that production line. So hopefully we can do that fairly soon. We actually have a bunch of houses going up here as well, which is, well, fantastic news, honestly. We do also have the church itself being built. The cross is already, it's already up there. They're really keen, all right? They're really keen to get this thing built. So, ooh, that's going to push us up to 90 people. Let's go ahead and turn off immigration for a little bit. I'm pretty sure we'll need to turn it on again pretty quickly, but yeah, that's fine. Either way, this is nearing halfway done. We've got half the wood coming over. Still a bunch of tools to go in there, but that is all fine by me. We actually have 6 people lacking housing and 8 lacking food. Okay, well, what do we need to get the hunter's hut? We need 15 splendor for the kingdom. How do we get 15 splendor for the kingdom? So a wooden keep will add splendor for the kingdom. The market doesn't. The church doesn't. The church, again, doesn't. None of this adds any splendor for the kingdom. I don't... Do I, by chance, need... Let's grab the large stone wall because I can. Do I, by chance, need to just build another keep? I feel like there's a distinct possibility there. What could I edit on this? I guess I could have technically added, like... could I add multiple cores? Just curious here. Core? No. Alright. I guess decorative, like, wooden gates and decorative flags and stuff like that. What does that do? Plus 0.2 for the kingdom? Wait, wooden top C is the... Okay, so wooden top A is the one that has the most splendor. B... Not so much. Okay, so the gate's 0.1. Can I, like, stick those together? No? I feel like it wants me to add multiple keeps. I'm not really sure how else to get kingdom splendor. I'm gonna have to figure that out for sure, because that's a little bit frustrating. That is more than a little bit frustrating. I'm also thinking we might need more builders. Because I'm realizing this is getting built on here. Nothing else is getting built on here, but we have all these houses going together and the church as well. Like, there's a lot of things that need constructed here. And all 3 of them are working on this. You know what? Just prioritize this. Let's just see if we can get the church out of the way. Because I'm actually very excited to see how that looks right there. Because I want to zoom out like this and just see it on the hill and have it look all beautiful. I'm also realizing we have a lot of money. I could totally buy another plot of land. Which I might do. I think I'm gonna... You know what? I am gonna buy another plot of land. I want this one. There we go. I want that plot of land. Just because. Just so I can say it's mine. Just so I can maybe build a keep back there. Because apparently I'm gonna need 6 of them to get the splendor that I really want. That'll be fun. Having 6 different keeps. That would give me 60 soldiers if I really wanted them. I don't really want 60 soldiers, but it's an option. So I guess while I'm waiting for everything to build around here, we can dive into the comments on the previous episode, which is something I haven't done in a video in a long time. And I'm seeing quite a few people saying that we need to move this keep and the Lord's Manor out of the water because sand is a terrible, 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 terrible material to use as a foundation. I 100% agree. I really do. And I think what we'll probably end up doing is moving the entire thing in the near future over to here, basically. Once this area is cleared out, it is nice and flat. It's perfect for a keep and a Lord's Manor and a nice market and all that kind of stuff. So I think that is probably what I'll do, but we need to wait on that being cleared. I'm also seeing a lot of people saying that we need more markets and we need more wells, because apparently my people will only settle in areas that have wells. We do have one up here next to all these houses, and we do have one down here kind of in the middle of all these ones. We have another one over here. I guess we don't have one up this way, but I'm not sure how many wells is too many wells. So I guess we can throw one up there and get it built at some point. And as for markets, I mean, I guess I saw someone saying that the lack of food is probably too far to go to get food. So I'm kind of curious about that. Now you're selling fish at the minute. You're selling bread, but you can sell, oh, you can sell two things. I forgot about this. Okay. Assign someone there and do fish. And then let me go to this market, which is, yeah, that one. Remove you from it and demolish it. A tier of unlockable is not locked to you. What? Okay. I'm not quite sure what that means, but okay, that's fine. What we can do, I suppose, because we have some people wanting to build up here, is I suppose we could go ahead and throw... Are we selling bread? Are we selling bread? We're selling bread and fish. We're not actually selling berries anymore. Okay, we should probably fix that. I guess what we'll do is we'll throw another market stall down here. We'll do that to start with. So, the food stall, throw it, I guess, right here. So you kind of walk between the market to get to the Lord's Manor. That's probably fine, right? That's probably no big deal. Let's do the blue tent on that, which actually I don't really enjoy. So let me throw it over here instead. So throw this market stall kind of there, I think works. That's all right. And around it, I want to do barrels, I think. So a couple of barrels back there. We can do a food stall sign there and a food stall sign there. And unfortunately, I don't seem to be able to grab the button. Okay, you know what? Just start construction. That's fine. Let's prioritize that, get it done. We'll start selling berries on that particular spot. As for up here, I guess we can throw in a market. I guess that's no big deal. Let me just go to my zoning real quick and say no residential in the middle there, because that's where we can put our market. So just strip the residential right out of there, and let's go in with a new market. So we're gonna need 3 food stalls. We could do goods and luxuries eventually, and we probably will do goods and luxuries eventually, but not just yet. So what I want to do, I think, is 1, and then do the blue tent, then a food stall there, and a food stall kind of opposite as well. So like that. And we'll do red on the left, we'll do green on the right, and it's very intentionally RGB. That's 100% on purpose. We can do some barrels sort of in and around here just to add a little bit of splendor, make it look kind of interesting and sort of lived in. We could do some benches down by the path here if we really wanted to. And then we could do a food stall sign there and a food stall sign there. And I like that. I think that looks great. We're gonna need to just ever so slightly move the development zone though. So take it off of there. And I think that'll look great. I really do. So let's start the construction, prioritize it, get it done as soon as possible. Let's turn off the priority on the church for the time being. Actually, it's nearly done, so it's probably fine. But that way we can get more food up here by the houses. We might need more transporters for it, but that's all right. We'll get it done one way or another, and hopefully hopefully deal with any of the complaints that people are having about there not being enough food, or people just not having the food as well. Looking back at the comments, there are still plenty about the fact that the keep and the Lord's Manor need moved off of the sand. That is 100% going to be happening. And just a lot of people that are really enjoying the series, which I'm really happy to see, honestly. Really happy to see a lot of people enjoying the series. I am seeing 1 or 2 people saying that the town's kind of laid out weird. 100% agree. 110% agree that the town is laid out a little bit weird. But planning in this is tricky, right? Because you unlock things later down the line, and you only start with the one map tile. So planning can be a little tricky. It is a bit difficult to make it work at times, so... I also realize we're not going to be making any money until the builders come here and actually build this. So maybe turn off priority on that. Because we are probably going to go bankrupt here. So if we could get all this built, that would be just splendid. Let me also turn on immigration so that we can get a couple of new people coming in. We could help the kingdom here. I'm going to keep it all, though. Not really interested in doing that right now. And I am really interested in... Let's see, that's not prioritized. That's good. I am really interested in getting these markets done, man. I'm going to be honest. Oh, this is still functioning, though. Okay, well, that's fine. As long as it's still functioning, we're fine. And apparently we're making a lot off the fish here. So that's good. That's always a plus. Builders, you're not working on that anymore. Okay. They're not working on that either, which is bad news. They're not working on that. I really hope they're not working on the houses either. Oh, no, this is what they're working on. Okay. So this is looking like it'll get done fairly soon. Now, money's just got sorted there. We have a lot of people getting fish there. But I'm noticing an envoy from Image 1 is requesting an audience. Okay. What do you want there, fella? I'll deploy my troops right away, especially for a free territory. Don't mind if I do. Let's see. You can go, you can go, you can go, you can go. And Barbosa, I know it's Barbara, but whatever. You can go as well. All right. So they're off to do their thing. This is still lacking the cloth. Oh no, John's bringing it. That's fine. Okay. So once that comes along, we should be able to sell berries again, and that should hopefully keep people down here a little bit happier. I am really excited to see this market come together, though, I'm going to be honest. I might actually do a little bit of it. You know what? I want to do a little bit of forbidden land around that, because I kind of have an idea. So if we just go in there and say, like, hey, don't like go around this. Like, you have to go up the front of it, right? So something like that. That means, oh, hold on. We might want to clean it up in the path a little bit. But that should mean that they basically can't go like around the market. They have to build it from the front. And I think that'll be pretty good. So we'll see if that works out. I really hope it does. Looks like the cloth is here as well. So hopefully John's going to build it in one go here. Come on, John. You got this. There you go. All right. So we got the new unlockables back. Let's put berries back in there, and let's get Elaine working on the berry selling. All right, fantastic. So we got all that back. That market is now done. I do like this area. I do like this area. Maybe we'll keep the keep here, but I'll move the Lord's Manor. And then build another keep over there anyway, because apparently we do need more of them. But I like the little market down here. I think it's quite nice. Now, is anyone building this? They absolutely are. Okay. Well, that's fantastic news. Are they building it the right way? They absolutely... Oh, there's a little path right up the middle. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, that is exactly what I wanted there. Just a little path straight up the middle of it. That is perfect. Okay. Oh, I'm excited about this. Oh, the soldiers are back and we just got another territory. Don't mind if I do. Do not mind if I do. Let me grab that one. And I'll tell you what, I might grab this one as well, because this could be another spot. I think I mentioned the idea of putting a keep up here. So maybe we do that. Or even way up there. That's an option too. I do kind of want it. I do think I want it. And I know I'm paying for it, but whatever. There we go. So we've got a whole bunch of territory now. Like, we have a huge amount of space to play with here. I think I might hold off on assigning a whole bunch more building projects to my builders for the time being. I mean, I could, if I really wanted to, put all of these people to work, all these guys to work as builders and different things, which I'm kind of tempted to do, because it would mean everything does get done a bit quicker. So maybe you can be a builder, and you can be a builder, and we have you four. Tell you what, 3 of you are going to work in the market. So we'll keep 3 available, and we'll put 3 to work as builders, which should mean that everything around here just gets done just that little bit quicker. And it looks like the cloth is like the only thing to be done here, so this market's very, very close to being complete, which is fantastic news, because that means, well, we're going to be selling things up here to everyone living around here, all of whom need their houses rebuilt, because I feel like they went to the city about a year ago and they're like, hey, oh wait, is this done? It's nearly done. It needs 2 more tools and it's done. Okay. That's kind of impressive, actually. John's bringing over the cloth to finish off the new market. I'm very excited about this. I want to see all this get rebuilt, which, again, it's going to take a minute. There's just a lot to be done. There is a whole lot to be done. Anyway, that is done. So 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3. We have a new market. There we go. Now, we are going to need more gatherers. That's something I'm thinking here. So I want to throw a gathering hut, I think, out this way. So I'll throw a gathering hut sort of just pretty much on the road, I think. I know it's kind of in the sand, but it's only a little hut. So a little gathering hut there. And I think I'm going to throw one just out here as well. So just like that. And I don't think I have any more berries. I have berries here as well, so I guess we'll throw a gathering hut out this way too. So a little gathering hut just there. And that'll bring us in more berries. We are going to need to get the hunters thing at some point. What is this? A lot of full buildings. Why are the farms full? Interesting. So we're now producing, I guess, too much wheat. So we might need another. That's not a complaint I mind having, honestly. We might need another windmill, which I'm actually quite okay with making. So maybe another windmill just like up on the hill here or something. That is kind of tempting. I kind of like the idea of having a bunch of windmills on this hill. I feel like they'd all sort of be facing the same direction, but I think that's going to look better if they're sort of facing in towards each other. Because then we could put like a third one in the middle sort of facing that way. Yeah, I think, well, maybe they should be closer together though. Because then they're closer to the wheat. Are we even storing wheat? We are. It's full. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we need another windmill then. We'll get that built fairly soon, hopefully. This right here is actually selling, which is great news. And I think when this gets built, our limit for people is going to go up to... Oh, I think it'll be... Where is that built? What is that? Oh, it's that new warehouse. Okay, so this actually needs to be storing... It needs 2 people for one. This needs to be storing iron ore and coal. And I can't think of anything else it needs to be storing, honestly. I guess wine. We have got wine, and we get it as like a reward. So we'll store some wine in there, and tools, I suppose. So that seems like a pretty good warehouse to have as well. The church is done. That's a quest complete. Fantastic. So that does bring the attendance level, I think 130 people total with that church. So that's beautiful news. And it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good up on that hill. So I'm quite happy about that. Now let me pause construction on this windmill for the time being because we need all these houses rebuilt. We really do. There's so much construction to be done around here. So many houses to be upgraded that we don't want them building something else. And I suppose to circle back to the comments that we were talking about earlier, I did see a comment addressing something I mentioned regarding the, I called it the clothing exploit, where people won't complain about not having clothing until I'm able to make clothing. I saw someone mention that the counter to that, let's see here, help the king, help the people. I guess we'll help the people, that's fine. I saw someone mention that the counter to that is that if we do get clothing, then the houses can upgrade even further. So that's a fair point, and that's something I'm gonna pay very close attention to, because I do want to continue upgrading. I want to see if I can get, you know, as many people in here as possible. I'm very excited about the idea of getting a whole bunch of people in here, so that's definitely going to be something we want to try. And I'm honestly thinking of already starting construction on another church, because we could totally do one up here. Or obviously way out in that flatland there as well. That's also an option, which I guess wouldn't hurt. But I really want to put that Lord's Manor out there. So I'll tell you what. Let's. Oh, this is gonna sting because I'm not sure. I haven't decided on a design yet. Let's put together a Lord's Manor. Let's do it. So right there for the middle, I think. Actually, I kind of want it on that bit of road. Hold on. Let's see if we can do this. So stone main building can go right there, sort of facing the road. So right there, we can throw a chimney at the back of it, which I think looks it looks nice already, honestly. I actually kind of like the idea of using this door, because I think it just adds a little bit of character. I think the stone door is nice and all, but it's very flat. Would it look better? No, I think this one looks better. A little bit more character to it, which I really like. So then stone main building, I think we will add another one. Although I can't really add another one without it looking weird. See, this is my problem. They don't stick together very nicely. They really don't. They really, really don't stick together nicely at all. Okay. Maybe we'll not do that. The treasury is literally just a tower, which I guess technically we could add two of them at the front. I think. It's sort of an option. Maybe. There we go. That looks interesting. Maybe raise those up a little bit. That looks a little silly now, actually. Never mind. Okay. That's all right. We've got a start here. It's something. I think I'll throw the small treasury on the sides. So kind of a very small extension on either side. I actually like doing this because it just makes the building have a little bit more chunk to it. So there we go. Just two small treasuries on either side. We could, if we really wanted to, throw a tower on there, which I don't think I want to do. I think I'd rather throw the treasury on there. So maybe the treasuries can sort of go at the back, because I do really want two of them. So a couple of treasuries there. That looks a little better. Weird. Definitely weird, but a little better. I wonder, could I get away with throwing a wooden core on there? I feel like that's going to be a solid no, because it looks dreadful. Never mind. Stone main building. Can I throw it sideways? Is that an option? It actually is. It doesn't look great. Doesn't look great, but that's all right. Could I throw a stone main building sort of through the middle of it to make it look better? I could certainly try. I can certainly try. I somehow don't think this is going to, happen. So that's excellent. That doesn't look much better, so let's just get rid of that. That's fine. let's just get the bailiff's offices on here. Because what I'm thinking I want to do is throw a bailiff's office there. Next to the tower. That just looks weird now. We might have to move that around. Bailiff's office there. Bailiff's office there. If it'll go square, which it doesn't look like it wants to. Work with me here, Foundation. Come on. I could do it in the middle of that. But then, no, then it's clipping with the everything. Can I move it back one? I said this would be very quick, didn't I? I was like, oh, I'll just quickly put this together. I was wrong. There we go. I don't like it. I don't mind that, right? I don't mind that as my Lord's Manor. But the bailiff's office, like, it just doesn't stick on there very nicely. Even that looks a bit strange. I just don't know. Just don't know what to do. Maybe take the towers out. Maybe grab that little thing. If I can. Okay, that's not quite what I wanted. Tell you what, get rid of you. Put these at the back. You know what, have them be that height. Take the towers out. Put it at the back, have it be that height. Okay, so we have those at the back. Let's put the bailiff's offices at the front. Right. So we'll have them sort of facing the opposite direction of each other. So they're kind of, you know, these two weird balcony things. It's strange looking. It is very strange looking, especially since they're not actually level, which is just swimming. Just fantastic that they're not actually level. What if we have it back here? What if I put it there? Can I get them level? Why would you do? I can't believe you've done this. There we go. Just bring it down. That's about level. Okay. So that kind of works. Take you off for a second. Give me you. This is more of a pain than it should be. It really is, but I wish the buildings just stuck together a little better. That looks okay to me, right? So then what I think we do is throw a stone extension on the back. I don't think we throw it that way. I think we throw it this way. So a stone extension right there. Treasury. Boom. Bit weird looking. Definitely a bit weird looking. But probably about as good as it's going to get. I can get a nice wall sort of around that. We'll turn it into a bit of an estate. And that is, I guess, our new Lord's Manor. I guess. I wonder, could I do this and then put a door on that? Technically. Looks terrible. What about the wooden one? Again, technically can do it. Probably shouldn't. Doesn't look quite as spectacular as I'd like it to. Let's see. Treasury, no. Small treasury, maybe, as the door. That could look interesting. So small treasury there with the door there. Stone door? Is that an option? Yeah, that looks nice. Okay. Lord's Manor, done. We will build that next time. We have an envoy. Do you want my soldiers? Of course you do. Boom, soldiers, done. Soldiers are going to be sent out. This will get us a free territory next time as well, which is good news. So there we go. Soldiers can go do their thing. Happiness is all right. We have 102 people. The market's done. The houses are done. This is done. We have our charcoal burners. We have 2 new villagers coming in again. And we're going to need workers at the gathering huts out here as well. So there we go. We got you 3 working out there. Pretty significantly far away from everything, but that's all right. This up here is done as well. So we'll get people working in that. We'll get people working out here. And I'm excited. I'm really excited. There go the soldiers as well. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. That's going to do us for today. It's been my pleasure, as always. If you like the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, dislike it and tell me why. But with that in mind, I've just completely forgotten my outro. What do I usually say here? Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Probably something like that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!